Out of thousands of callers, 4 have emerged to compete on today's episode of Inquizition. Watch the bottom of the screen to see who these brave souls are and how they fare against our on-camera contestants. The player with the lowest score at the end of each round will be eliminated from further play. Only the highest scoring home and on-camera players will survive.
Be witness to an examination. Several of you have decided to try your skills against the participants. But be you player or spectator, be prepared. For you have just been invited to an inquisition.
Pat Hubley of York, Pennsylvania. Michael Hare of Valley Village, California. Gina Sanchez of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And Clay Richards of Kalamazoo, Michigan. Why you are here, the nature of the task before you, are all answers I alone hold. But be forewarned, do not take this task lightly. For if you do, you will look failure in the eye. And failure will not blink. Now, shall we begin? In 1986, a U.S. bombing raid killed the infant daughter of A. Saddam Hussein, B. Muammar Gaddafi, C. None of the above. B. Muammar Gaddafi. Miss Sanchez. The milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand, was a slogan for A, Hershey bars, B, Nestle Crunch bars, C, none of the above. C, the milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand, was a slogan for M&M's. Drew Carey's overly eyeshadowed nemesis is A, Didi, B, Mimi, C, none of the above. B, Mimi. The bird used to symbolize peace is A, the swan, B, the pigeon, C, none of the above. C, the bird used to symbolize peace is the dove. Makes a rather tasty entree also. The Magic Mountain is a novel by A, Thomas Mann, B, Thomas Pynchon, C, none of the above. A, Thomas Mann, Miss Sanchez. A racehorse is a maiden if it is A, never raced, B, never won, C, none of the above. B, never won. Very good, Mr. Richards. Beck is A, rock star, B, a shampoo, C, none of the above. A rock star. Linguistics is the study of A, language, B, pasta, C, none of the above. A, language. There would have been dire consequences for anyone who had selected B. The general who led the Texans to independence from Mexico was A, Sam Houston, B, Steve Austin, C, none of the above. A, Sam Houston, Mr. Richards. Hypertension is a term for A, type A behavior, B, high blood pressure, C, none of the above. B, high blood pressure. Remington Steele was A, lawyer, B, a private eye, C, none of the above. B, a private eye. The lyric that immediately follows the phrase do-wah-diddy is A, do-diddy-dum, B, diddy-dum-diddy-do, C, none of the above. B, diddy-dum-diddy-do. An example of an analgesic would be A, Tylenol, B, Benadryl, C, none of the above. A, Tylenol. I hope you don't need one, Mr. Richards. Balthazar was A Renaissance mystic, B, one of the three wise men, C, none of the above. B, one of the three wise men. In craps, a natural is a roll of A, 7 or 11, B, 7 only, C, none of the above. A, 7 or 11. Mr. Hare. Rikers Island Prison is located in A, North Carolina, B, New York, C, none of the above. B, New York. Many of our participants are from there. The prison, I mean. An example of a kiosk is A, the Taj Mahal, B, a newsstand, C, none of the above. B, a newsstand. Of Plato, Socrates, and Aristotle, A, Socrates came first, B, Aristotle came first, C, none of the above. A, Socrates came first. The Catonsville Nine were A, Roman Catholics, B, Mormons, C, none of the above. A, Roman Catholics. Very good, Mr. Hare. A tartan is A, a plaid textile design, B, a tangy sauce, C, none of the above. A plaid textile design. In 1985, Dr. Robert Ballard led the expedition that discovered A, Atlantis, B, the Marianas Trench, C, none of the above. C, in 1985, Dr. Robert Ballard led the expedition that discovered the Titanic wreckage. Miss Hubler. Speedy Gonzalez is A, track and field star, B, the postal mascot, C, none of the above. C, Speedy Gonzalez is a cartoon mouse. Well, that concludes this portion of the exam. Goodbye, Miss Hubler.
We all do dumb things. Paying too much for car insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance. We all do dumb things. Paying too much for car insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Are you tired of scrubbing, scouring, and working your fingers to the bone? Then don't clean your kitchen or bathroom. Zap it! Zap has been used by professional contractors for the past 5 years and is now available to you. Zap is quick and easy to use. Just pour on Zap, let it set, and wipe it off. And in minutes, your surfaces are back like new. Unlike ordinary cleaners that only work on surface dirt, Zap actually penetrates stains to magically restore surfaces to their original new shine. So now you can zap rust from your porcelain sink or tub. Zap dull, dingy tile and grout and watch it look new again. Zap your fiberglass shower and see dirt and hard water stains disappear like magic.
Zap is so easy to use. You can pour it on. You don't have to rub and scrub like all the old-fashioned cleaners. You wipe it off. Everything is restored like new. It is beautiful.
Zap, with its fresh wintergreen scent, works on porcelain, chrome, fiberglass, tile and grout, rust, hard water stains. In fact, Zap is 100% guaranteed to remove any stain from these surfaces or your full money back.
I had a rust ring around my tub for many years, and no household product would remove it. I tried Zap, I put it on, wiped it off, and it looks like a brand new tub. It's truly a miracle, and I love it.
Professional strength Zap is so concentrated, it replaces over $50 worth of ordinary cleaners. But call now and get Zap Concentrated Restorer, plus a bottle of Zap Easy Spray Cleaner and 2 Zap pads, all for only $19.95. Order in the next 5 minutes and we'll include a 3rd bottle of Zap Cleaner absolutely free.
It restored my grout to bright white. It cleaned my tile, the bathroom surfaces. It lifted that soap scum off. Cleans the hard water stains, the rust, and the smell is fantastic.
So don't clean it. Restore it with Zap. For rush delivery, call this toll-free number or send $19.95 plus shipping and handling to Zap. P.O. Box 2220, Agoura Hills, California, 91376. Remember, call now to receive your extra free bottle of Zap. Order now.
Paying bills has been difficult since my husband got hurt. Bill collectors called day and night. We thought of bankruptcy, but then a friend told us about Garden State.
Garden State is a non-profit agency that works with your creditors to make an affordable payment plan for all your bills.
After speaking with our counselor, we saved thousands of dollars in interest. Thank you, Garden State.
Get your bills together and call now for your free consultation. We can help you get out of debt. Call 1-800-99-BILLS.
Only the highest scorers remain to test their wits against the Inquizitor.
And then there were three. Mr. Hare, Miss Sanchez, Mr. Richards. You have so far avoided the executioner's song, but even now, as it plays in the distance, I wonder which of you will surrender to its melody. Now, shall we dance? The science of heredity is called A, genetics, B, genealogy, C, none of the above. A, genetics. Streets of Philadelphia was an Academy Award-winning song by A, Elton John, B, Bruce Springsteen, C, none of the above. B, Bruce Springsteen, Mr. Hare. Ian Fleming served A, with British naval intelligence, B, as a foreign ambassador, C, none of the above. A, with British naval intelligence, Miss Sanchez. You'd see a combine, A, in a trigonometry book, B, in a biology lab, C, none of the above. C, you'd see a combine on a farm, Miss Sanchez. Old Glory refers to A, the U.S. flag, B, the British flag, C, none of the above. A, the U.S. flag. Han Solo and Luke Skywalker battle A, Cylons, B, Romulans, C, none of the above. The answer, C. Han Solo and Luke Skywalker battle Stormtroopers, Miss Sanchez. IBM's corporate nickname is A, Corporate Crunch, B, Big Business, C, none of the above. C, Miss Sanchez. IBM's corporate nickname is Big Blue. Jackie Kennedy was known for wearing A, backless gowns, B, pillbox hats, C, none of the above. B, pillbox hats. Ned Flanders is the neighbor of A, Hank Hill, B, Homer Simpson, C, none of the above. B, Homer Simpson. How well informed you all are. It was the best of times begins A, A Tale of Two Cities, B, Oliver Twist, C, none of the above. A, A Tale of Two Cities. Castling describes A, a sand sculpture competition, B, the transfer of a monarchy, C, none of the above. C, Castling describes a chess move. Napoleon is associated with A, the island of Cyprus, B, the island of Crete, C, none of the above. C, Mr. Hare, Napoleon is associated with the island of Elba, a place of misery and squalor, not unlike our little retreat. A ponderosa is A, a pine tree, B, a large plot of land, C, none of the above. A pine tree. Very good, Miss Sanchez. Married on The Tonight Show was Miss Vicky and A, Mr. Bill, B, Kermit the Frog, C, none of the above. C, married on The Tonight Show was Miss Vicky and Tiny Tim. Leif Erikson was A, Dutch explorer, B, a Norwegian explorer, C, none of the above. B, a Norwegian explorer. A diorama refers to A Hindu holy man, B, a two-act play, C, none of the above. C, a diorama refers to a scenic representation. The three men in Three Men and a Baby were Tom Selleck, Steve Guttenberg, and A, Paul Reiser, B, Kevin Kline, C, none of the above. C, the three men in Three Men and a Baby were Tom Selleck, Steve Guttenberg, and Ted Danson. A city that is sinking into the ground is A, Rome, B, Mexico City, C, none of the above. B, Mexico City. Fettuccine Alfredo comes in A tomato sauce, B, a cream sauce, C, none of the above. B, a cream sauce. Iago is Othello's A, brother, B, cousin, C, none of the above. C, Miss Sanchez, Iago and Othello are not related. They had a stronger bond. Hatred. In chemistry, the opposite of an alkali is A, a base, B, an acid, C, none of the above. B, an acid. Well, that concludes part 2 of the exam. Ms. Sanchez, you were not fit for the task, and this is, to quote Mr. Darwin, a survival of the fittest. Goodbye.
Ah, summer. Road trips. Cookouts. Hey, don't let your summer suck. Just play with Game Show Network. All summer long, the wildest interactive game shows imaginable. So this summer, don't just watch TV. Play with Game Show Network.
I believe
in being honest.
I believe we're happy when we serve each other.
I believe we should be more forgiving.
I believe I can be forgiven.
I believe this book
This book
makes me a better person.
This book is the Book of Mormon, another testament of Jesus Christ. You can have your own free copy of this book by calling this number. Its teachings go hand in hand with the Bible and include the teachings of Jesus Christ that bring greater happiness. Call this number for your free copy.
I believe God hears my prayers.
And he answers prayers.
I believe there is hope.
Feel the hope that comes from the Savior's teachings. Just call this number and you'll receive a free copy of the Book of Mormon. It's a gift from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. So please, call now.
I believe I can do all things through Jesus Christ.
I believe he lives and gives us hope. What do you believe?
Please call for your free copy.
Little baby sister, the morning is new, and I'd like to show you what Rice Krispies can do. Snap, crackle, pop, wake up, call to the world. Someday you'll talk too.
Kellogg's Rice Krispies cereal.
Snap, crackle, pop, wake up, call to the world.
Where can you find your favorite Kellogg's breakfast mates? Right next to the milk, of course.
Call toll-free to get free information by mail about the Craftmatic Model 2 adjustable bed. This wonderful bed adjusts to hundreds of relaxing positions, offers optional warm, soothing heat, and relaxing built-in massage, yet costs up to 56% less than these quality flat beds. Don't pay more to remain flat. Call toll-free and get complete free facts by mail about the adjustable bed that costs up to 56% less.
Call toll-free 1-800-592-0770.
I have seen one or two things in my life, but never anything like this.
Time magazine calls Eyes Wide Shut Stanley Kubrick's haunting final masterpiece. Vivid, brilliant, unforgettable.
I don't think you realize what kind of trouble you were in.
If you only knew.
Tom Cruise, Nicole Kidman. Eyes Wide Shut, rated R. Starts Friday, July 16th at a theater near you.
The top scorers are still alive, struggling for survival on Inquizition.
Mr. Hare, Mr. Richards, do not linger on what you have accomplished. Success is fleeting. Failure lasts an eternity. Shall we continue? The number of home runs hit by Sammy Sosa in 1998 was A, 62, B, 66, C, none of the above. B, 66. Brown-Eyed Girl was a hit song for A, Jackson Browne, B, Van Morrison, C, none of the above. B, Van Morrison. In 1947, the CIA replaced A, the OSS, B, the NSC, C, none of the above. A, the OSS. Native Son was a novel by A, Sinclair Lewis, B, Richard Wright, C, none of the above. B, Richard Wright. In the phonetic alphabet used by the military, E would be A, Echo, B, Elvis, C, none of the above. A, Echo. In the Old West, a tin horn was A, an Easterner, B, a gambler, C, none of the above. B, a gambler. Paula Abdul used to be A, Dodger ball girl, B, a Laker girl, C, none of the above. B, a Laker girl. Your quadricep muscles are in your A, arms, B, legs, C, none of the above. The answer, B, legs. Managua is the capital of A, Guatemala, B, Nicaragua, C, none of the above. B, Nicaragua. A huge supporter of the Dalai Lama is A, Brad Pitt, B, Michael Jackson, C, none of the above. C, a huge supporter of the Dalai Lama is Richard Gere. Every Breath You Take was a hit for A, the Police, B, Talking Heads, C, none of the above. A, the Police. Singer Johnny Rivers had a rockin' pneumonia, and A, hoochie goochie headache, B, the boogie woogie flu, C, none of the above. B, the boogie woogie flu. Per capita means A, per dollar, B, per year, C, none of the above. C, per capita means per person. The A in NATO stands for A, American, B, Atlantic, C, none of the above. B, Atlantic. Oklahoma Representative Steve Largent is a former A, pro football player, B, pro basketball player, C, none of the above. A, pro football player. Dizzy Gillespie and Charlie Parker are considered the leaders of the jazz movement known as A, bebop, B, cool jazz, C, none of the above. A, bebop. In the movie The Natural, Wonder Boy is A, a pitcher, B, the bat boy, C, none of the above. C, in the movie The Natural, Wonder Boy is a bat. Bill Maher is the host of A, The Daily Show, B, Politically Incorrect, C, none of the above. B, Politically Incorrect. An acronym used to remember the Great Lakes is A, Holmes, B, Super, C, none of the above. A, Holmes. All the President's Men is about A, the Kennedy assassination, B, the Secret Service, C, none of the above. C, All the President's Men is about Nixon's Watergate scandal. I wonder what they will title the Clinton debacle. The manicurist who soaked her customers' fingers in palm olive was A, Rosie, B, Madge, C, none of the above. B, Madge. Louis Brandeis was a member of A, the Supreme Court, B, the Nuremberg Tribunal, C, none of the above. A, the Supreme Court. Ralph Furley was the landlord on A, Grace Under Fire, B, Three's Company, C, none of the above. B, Three's Company. A sect of Mennonites would be A, Mormon, B, Amish, C, none of the above. B, Amish. The Jarvik 7 is A, a space shuttle, B, a vitamin supplement, C, none of the above. C, the Jarvik 7 is an artificial heart. The traditional breakfast at Wimbledon is A, strawberries and cream, B, bangers and mash, C, none of the above. A, strawberries and cream. Time has expired. You have failed, Mr. Hare. Please leave now.
Pepto-Bismol. It's first aid for heartburn, diarrhea, nausea, indigestion, and upset stomachs.
Hey, pass the Arbor Mist?
No way. Just laundering.
How about Best Dive gets an Arbor Mist?
You can do better than that.
Arbor Mist. Tropical fruit Chardonnay, Sangria, Zinfandel.
Now that deserves an Arbor Mist. Maybe two.
Great tasting wine, a splash of fruit. Can't resist the mist.
Lively conversation every morning. Wrestling Sunday afternoons. Free Boost right now. With essential vitamins and minerals, Boost is just one of those special things you do to take care of yourself. And right now, you can take care of yourself for free. Just call 1-800-225-5841 for a free can of Vanilla Boost drink. One taste, and you'll know why more people prefer the taste of Vanilla Boost over the leading nutritional drink. So go ahead, ride your bike whenever. Wash and dry as needed. And call for a free can of Vanilla Boost right now. Call 1-800-225-5841 and find out why more people prefer the great taste of Boost. Call 1-800-225-5841 right now and make Boost a nutritional part of your complete life.
If you feel like your body chemistry is working overtime and you sweat more than other women, then you know it takes more than the strength of steel to deal with it. It takes the strength of platinum. Introducing Secret Platinum Protection. Nothing is stronger. In fact, this Platinum Strength Secret is the strongest form of antiperspirant you can get without a prescription. It absorbs like a lotion, so its pH balance protection can work beneath the skin surface to actually help prevent wetness and odor before it starts. It takes the strength of platinum to live with this demanding chemistry. You have that strength. So does Secret. New Secret Platinum Protection. It's more than strong enough for them. It's strong enough for you.
Check it out. Up next, it's Rock and Roll Jeopardy, followed by the brutally interactive Throat and Neck, and then Bizarre doesn't begin to describe the acts on Extreme Gone.
Mr. Richards, you have eliminated your foes and in doing so, obtained your freedom. Enjoy it. Not everyone gets a second chance. Now, take your papers and go. That concludes tonight's Inquisition.
Congratulations to today's winners, who have each won $250.